everyone, it's BDevine and hi. I just wanted to say hi. I just wanted to come in real quick. I just finished doing my lesson for the Light Leaders Academy, and I was just sitting here waiting for it all to upload, and I'm like, you know what, I've just got to go on and say something um, on YouTube, and hopefully this will be going everywhere as well. So I'm going to actually do some cards, and we're just going to have a little look at the cards, different things, and I have some cards that I'm actually working on as well, which are going to be, I mean, they're only just written on paper right now, but I'm actually working on them on my on Canva. So I'm working on them to create right now. So we'll do some of those. I also have the sigils of the dragons, if you guys remember these. Okay, so we're going to have a look at those and see what messages we get from the dragons as well. What we need right now is to make sure that we are really balancing ourselves and bringing ourselves into a higher vibration all the time. There is no point sitting there stressing about this or that or the other. We have to keep focusing on where we're going, because that is raising the consciousness on the earth, and that is what's causing all of the drama that we're seeing, because you know the energy is just scrambling, right? So we have the darker energy that's just scrambling everywhere. We have nuttiness that's going on. We have people that are lying to us. We just have all the corruption right in our face, okay? And you know, it's going to clear itself forward. We're going to start to see things, and especially in April we will start to see a planetary alignment that hasn't been there for about 130 years, I believe it is. Don't quote me on that, I haven't really checked into it too much lately, but that one actually lifts. Oh, there's a squirrel on the fence. That means breakthroughs are coming too. But that conjunction that's happening is also something that will even greater expand the energy of spirituality. And I don't mean religion or, you know, control or anything like that. It's more of this inner feeling inside of us that everything needs to lift. It's our inner ancient energy that is coming back, and it's pushing forth right now, saying to us, hey, you know, you really need to empower yourself, move forward, strengthen yourself. Don't give in to all this drama. Don't be, you know, staying in this mundane level of BS, and instead lift yourself up into these higher vibrations. Now, how can you do that? By surrounding yourself with protection, number one, and increasing the quotient of light in your body, which is something that the dragons can help you to do. Because as the quotient of light goes down, what ends up taking place is that you become unwell. Okay, so your light's going down inside of your body. You're worried about this person, that person, and the other. You're worried about money. You're worried about your work. You're worried about your family. You're worried about kids. You're worried about the government. You're worried about petrol prices. You're worried about crises in Europe. You're worried about Australia. You're worried about the UK. You're worried about Canada. You're worried about truckers. You're worried about everything. That worry is not helping any of those things at all. Okay, and we know this deep down. So for example, if you were giving advice to somebody else, you wouldn't say to them, okay, go ahead and keep worrying, because that's going to really help. You know, it just sounds weird even saying that, right? So we have to retrain our brain to focus on strength, because we're actually really strong. We are not weak. We are not dumb. We are not, you know, stupid in any way. We are distracted. So we have to bring ourselves back into our own being. And I feel like I'm protected. I've got it's on this side. See this light in the middle of the thing here? This, okay? This is just a simple little selenite lamp, and it's just spreading across my wall right now. So away we go. Anyway, we're going to look at the dragons, okay? And we're also going to look at the Gregory Scott cards that everybody really liked. Tomorrow I'm doing a really big Zoom call with all of the patrons. If you're not a patron, it's only $5, and you can be involved with things with me personally, okay? Webinars and, you know, readings and things like that personally. It's only $5. So it's a coffee, and you get a lot more than that, a lot more than what you pay for anyway. So if you want to be a part of that, the links are going to be in the box below as well. Now, there's one more thing. I'm just getting my little bag here. Okay, so I know I've got sticky tape if I need it. Okay. All right, so this is my cute little bag. My friend in Australia, Judy, she's going to love that I'm showing that. And these ones are just on my desk. Okay. All right, so firstly, I'm going to start with these dragon cards. You can also get your own personal dragon reading from me as well. Okay. All right. All right, dragons, what are we going to tell everybody? First card. What is it? The Magus. Okay, so this is number one, the Magician. Okay, so what this is saying is that there is something that we're all not quite aware of right now that's going on. We have the energy of extreme power and protection around us, and that there's things that are coming out of this chalice, shall we say. There are things that are coming out of this chalice that we're going to have to be really prepared for, okay? Meaning that it's going to be knowledge that perhaps you've been thinking one particular way this whole time, and this is going to uncover some truths for you, and it's going to be very powerful when it comes forward. We're sort of already seeing bits and pieces of things coming forward and people starting to see things differently, but this is something that we will not be able to ignore. I mean, could you ignore a big dragon sitting on top of a chalice? That kind of shock and awe energy. It's also looking into the future. If I'm looking at the picture the correct way. So sometimes the zoom thing, it makes everything look opposite, but it is looking into the future and holding a sword, and the sword is of light. Okay, so it's showing you the victory of the light here, and that you might be on the edge of your seat right now, but we're moving forth into the energy that we're really looking for, but we have to align ourselves with it now. Okay, so what happens is that some people only align themselves with like the positive when something great's happening to them, like something great is happening, and then they're okay with it because it's easy to do that, right? And this is asking you to do it, like to stay really strong and positive and really focused and empowered before you're even seeing any results, okay? Which is going to be key here. That is exactly how you manifest things. You don't manifest things by hanging on to an outcome. When? How? Why is this happening? That's not going to get you anywhere. Okay. Next card. Now remember, I'm just doing these quickly as well. Oh, okay. Solitaire we have. So we have the 9. So we have him. Now he's looking back. Okay. So what were we doing in the past? We were in we were on our own. We were isolated. Okay, we were away from everything, right? And it's like, because of that energy of having to pull away, we were illuminated. Okay, so there's the light right there. We were illuminated and we were empowered. We were strengthened by this whole situation, even though that's not what we think was going on. So the more that they've tried to destroy who we are, the stronger we actually became instead of weaker. I know there are some people that have become really weak or whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Panicking, getting angry, fighting or whatever. There's no time for that. There's no time for that. We've got bigger things to fry. We've got bigger things to do here. And the same thing is going on here in both cards. Look at the background. Okay. 19th. All right, we'll just keep looking. Something that we started in the past is coming forward. And then we end up with the 12, the wounded dragon, which is what this says here. And this is also about the hangman in traditional tarot. And we have to change our perspective. In fact, our perspective is going to be forcibly changed. Okay, we're going to be looking at things very differently soon. Okay. And many people, there's many shields here. This particular dragon is upside down, and it's like they've got all these shields around, etc. And it's not really, let me just try to analyze it just a little bit. It's like if the dragon could see how much the dragon is actually protected, and see how much the dragon is actually not completely stuck in a situation, how it can get up and get away from it anytime it likes, then it will start to discover its own strength, right? This is what you need to do. You need to discover your own strength and untangle all of the BS around you and stand up, remembering that you are supported always. Okay. When you ask for it, you're even more supported. Okay. When you ask for to be protected, you're protected. When you ask for the angels to be near you, they're near you. When you ask to be in your triple shield of protection, it happens immediately. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to wonder whether it's done or not. And if you're the type of person that's always worried and always wondering and always stressed and always can't get yourself centered and focusing on, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If you have all these deep anxieties, it could be that there is a darker attachment with you that you need to get rid of, because no one's mind thinks like that unless there's been some kind of activation of trauma in one way or another, So different perspective. Don't see yourself as weak. Don't see yourself as stupid. Don't give in to all of that talk. Have a different perspective. You'll get a different outcome. One more of these dragon cards. Final message. Last message. What do we need to know? The world. We need to know that the world is safe and protected as well. Okay? We're seeing BS going on right now. We need to know that it's for a reason that this is happening. Are we going to allow our world to be dominated by fear, by false energy, by liars, by corruption? No, we've already decided we don't want that, which is why we have the support moving forward more than it ever has before. Okay, the troops have already entered. They entered even before 2020 happened. Okay, they were already working on it. And, corruption has to expose itself. Now people are really starting to see, because it's affecting their hip pocket. Okay, like more than ever. People are really starting to see how much BS this is. And this is not directly because of what's happened overseas. This is happening already. This was happening already over here, especially in the United States. It's happening in Australia. It's happening in UK, everywhere, Canada. Everywhere is suffering somehow. Okay, that is because corruption has to expose itself. Okay, it's like when it's like the law of discernment. When you have a angel come towards you and you ask, "Are you from the light?" and you ask 3 times, "Are you from the light?" it has to give you an answer. It has to expose itself. If you don't ask, you can go right ahead and keep on pretending to be something it's not and cause all kinds of problems for you, right? So the same thing here with all of this, the evil in itself, the agenda has to prove itself. And it usually uses movies and things like that, the media or whatever, to do so. And it will show you right in your face. It's just people don't pick it up. Well, we're going to. 21st, so the 12th? Okay, let's have a look here. What date is it today? The 9th. Today's important. Something's coming out today, or already has. I don't know, because I've been working all day. The 12th and the 21st are important for us, okay? As things shifting and changing. And the world energy is completion. So perhaps all this nonsense is over by the 21st, and we start to be able to, look after ourselves instead of giving all of our resources to other countries, okay? And money to other countries when your own people are suffering. And you see, we need leaders that look after their own people first, not everybody else's country first, but that's not really what that is. It's their own interests first, whatever they're covering up in those countries. And sad to say, you know, that's how corruption works. You know, gaslighting, making you believe something that you know with your own eyes, you've seen, they're making you believe it isn't true. You're seeing it with your own eyes, okay? Pay attention. All right. I'm going to continue with the sigils and the dragons in just a moment. I'm also creating my own dragon energy deck. So all these sigils and the dragon energy deck, I've been drawing them out. They will look like this. Kind of like, this is just a rough sketch, but you get the idea where there'll be an eye, there'll be the drawing, there'll be something that represents, etc. So, got to do everything myself, right? Okay. Okay. All right, so we're looking at the Gregory. These are called Gregory Scott Tarot, and I am going to get a 10-card reading so that I can also have a look at the timing of things, okay? So this is near future for everybody, all right? We'll have a quick look at that. This is where we are right now. So this is the 5 of Wands, okay? We are defending ourselves, as always. And also we are beating ourselves up. Okay, we are going through this defensive action on an inner level anyway. Okay, so we may think we're defending ourselves against others, but we're actually in this defensive mode all the time. Okay, and we have to remember that we have our own strength here, that some battles are not worth fighting either. Okay, sometimes we can't make somebody see that's just not going to listen to us. So we've got to just keep on being the message. Okay, we've got to be the message and live in that way. Okay, so this is what we've had. Our hearts have just been, broken here. But very quickly, the 8 of Wands is one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. Very quickly, we're getting through this heart energy and out the other side of it. Okay, so very quickly, it's like here we are in the piercing energy right now, but it's continuing to follow through. So these wands in this energy, what I'm sort of getting the message is that, the people that they need to hit they're going to get, right? It's going to get to its target. But also the energy, because I see the feathers here or the wings, it's the energy of the messenger, something that goes right to the heart of the situation, okay, as well. And then look at the Ace of Pentacles come up. All right, so then we have the green healing energy coming up here. We have, a relief. We have repair. We have abundance. Some of you are getting a new job right now. Some of you are taking on a new task, taking on a new energy. And there's something here to be said about protection and magic. Like there's something magical occurring. And that was kind of like the Magician card coming out as well. Like pieces, pieces presented as well in this energy here. Okay, so we have this new start, and I'm telling you, I keep on getting that sort of, see this, I keep getting these happiness cards where we finally find this sense of togetherness, and we finally find a sense of belonging and appreciation. Because what's happening right now is people are actually really appreciating the way things were before, even if it wasn't perfect. People are actually appreciating this energy of how things used to be and still pushing forward in a life that's even better. So people are saying, oh, it's post this and post that and what's going to happen. And I just think it's going to be even better. I mean, it may take time for everything to unfold, but imagine a life where there isn't this kind of ridiculousness that we're seeing in so-called leadership. Everybody is seeking some strength here, and so we have to come together with that energy as well. Come together with strength in the self. The 4 of Wands is very fortunate indeed. It does indicate that there will be some kind of creative energy impulses or some kind of building. Maybe there is a building, an actual house building. Maybe there's a land that's purchased. Maybe you are able to finally relax in a situation that you were really worried about. Maybe the world is able to relax in a moment here. Something is coming for us, guys. It's not something out of the sky or, whatever. But even though that would be great, if they want to come and help us, great. But it's our consciousness. How we survive this means everything. How we push forward, regardless of what happens here. Okay. And we end up with the star energy. We're going into this complete healing and announcements being made. These same cards keep coming up. The star is the star of hope, the star of hope for things to come. What do we want them to be? The star comes up as extreme healing on a situation, your goals, your dreams, your wishes, but someone announces something. Okay? People are going on about revelations and the trumpets calling and all. Jesus is not going to come back at this point and save us all, and only a certain amount of people are going up. There's no separation with unconditional divine love. So there's no special people that are going to get to go into the heavens and be done with life and the rapture's coming. That is not going to happen. Even God himself said he doesn't know when that, it's not going to happen. So waiting for somebody else to save you and save yourself, because that is what is going to save us, okay? With our positive thoughts and vibrations, and we take a bow. Look, we've done it, okay? The Queen of Wands, coincidentally, is, fire sign, energy, but still have that confidence, have that strength, moving forward into your own vibration and feeling pleased with yourself. I also feel something about a feminine energy with everything that I keep on looking at, whether it's a feminine sky, planet, whatever it is. The feminine energy is coming forth to help us. And it's an energy. It's a vibration that we feel. It might be planetary because Eris is female. The Eris is around right now. We have the energy of the rebirthing. We have the Pluto return energy. We have that still with us for another 2 years. It's not going to let anything, that's corrupt just get away with it. It's not. It's going to keep exposing it, in every way it can. And we're all seeing this, okay? So you're going to be proud of yourself for how you're holding yourself together in this situation as well, right? And the Leo, see the lion, okay, is the strength card. And there it is. The strength card comes right out. And it's strength of mind. There's someone out there that's recovering or has been unwell or, whatever, because strength is about recovery. We recover from this. We come together. We use our minds. We have angelic support on this card. Look, and people are reaching out for assistance right now in every way, shape, and form. Okay. We are not alone, but we have to do the work alone, if that makes sense. We can't be distracted. We can't be listening to all the fake news and all the BS. We can't. There's too deep of an issue going on here. Soon, we get the revelation. We get the happiness. We get the coming together. We get the memories. We get the peaceful energy. We get the love. We get the support. We get connection with all that is, right? It's just there. Now, let me see, because I want to get a timeline. 2 more cards to get the timeline. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles. See, there's tightness with Bunny. Okay, that may very well be because of what we're seeing right now. I don't think that's going to continue, though, in an abundant reality. Like, it's not going to continue where in a light-filled reality. Okay, there'll be ways around everything. Okay, and in some decks, the 4 of Pentacles is about financial stability. So even if it feels far away from you, if you have a focus of financial stability, whatever way that means for you, then that's what you start seeing, okay? Finally, So we get the Page of Cups. So here comes the offer. Here comes the change. Here comes the loving, he's holding out the cup of emotion. So this is loving. This is someone who has a solution. Okay. And this is coming forward. This is someone with a solution for you in your life, wherever that is. All right. So as you can see, not one of these cards are negative at all. The only thing that we see here is the fight that we have of defending ourselves. Okay. We're defending ourselves. And we're sick of defending ourselves and being on edge. And this is a psychological card as well. When you're on edge for too long and you've been filled with fear, it's only a matter of time before you just give in to whatever demands are there. It's like the Stockholm syndrome, where the person who's being the victim empathizes with the abuser. That's what we're kind of seeing a little bit of this. Okay. The other thing is like Munchausen's by proxy, where a parent will actually they actually make their child sick in order to feel needed. Okay. Have a big think about that on a bigger scale of things. When not just a mother, but a parent, okay, who's caring for their child. The child's always sick. It's the mother making them sick or the parents making them sick so that they will need them, making them unwell so that they are needed. What do you think's been happening to us? Okay, we've been relying on people to look after us, as in governments, leadership, etc., to look after us, while there's been this illness, so-called illness, in the air, which is causing a unhealthy dependency, any way that you look at it. Okay. Now, many of us have not been doing that because we're right above it. Even if we have gotten unwell, we've managed to just keep ourselves very positive and get, well again, right? And, if only 2% of the entire world have passed away, there's really been nothing to worry about this whole time. But we've been told that there is. And it's created a panic. And the panic creates fights. The fights create division. And instead of being angry at the people who have been lying to us, we're angry at each other. And that should not happen. So the revelation is coming, everybody. I'm telling you, it's not revelations. It's a revelation where the truth will be announced so loudly that all who have ears to listen will have no choice but to listen. And like a thief in the night, as I said to you before, what's happened to C19 now? Like a thief in the night, it's gone. After all that, no one cares because they're focused on something else. Okay, last thing I'm going to do. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is the dragon sigils, wherever they are. I just had them. Oh, here. Okay. And I want to do my other little mystical messages as well, just real quick. I'm also going to do a longer one, big read, but I've got a really, really intense week this week. I'll just put it that way. For my Light Leaders Academy. Okay. And some really, really amazing stuff is coming out of there, I'm telling you. Okay. Dragon sigils. What do we need to know? This is one coming out right here. Oh my God. Truth revealed, awakening, clear sight, and decisions. The water dragons. Again, these are my little, these are not the actual cards that are going to be coming forward. These are just my little guidance cards, but here they are. That's the sigil you can draw. You can draw it, and it creates a revelation of the truth revealing, right? Okay, what else? Can't get over that light behind me. It's crazy. All of them are just glowing. Okay, there's the next one. Changes are coming. Disruption, controlling person. Release, deflect negative ill intentions. And the fire dragons. The letter E is important somewhere along the line, okay? So what you do is you draw this sigil to release the controlling energy, okay, and allow the fire dragons to come through and cleanse and clear right in front of you. I say thank you, fire dragons, for clearing the energy in front of me, around the world, wherever you want them to be. You've got to delegate them to work for you, okay? So it deflects the negative ill intentions using that sigil, okay? And this is what we got. The next one, warrior dragons, the Musha, letter P. New home, city, job, sudden opportunities. Use this symbol to find new things. Okay? An upside down dragon with triangle with two little legs. The Musha dragons are the warrior dragons, and they also work through the different gateways out in the galaxy. Again, have a reading and I'll explain to you as well. But yeah, anyway, they're the warrior dragons. You want to call on them right now, okay, for the extra sudden opportunities. New locations, that came up in the other cards as well. What else do we need? The fire dragons again. What does it say? Rough times, people sending negative energy, but this protects you from any kind of harm. I think the fire dragons really want you to connect with them if you haven't before. All right. I've got these upside down. I'm trying to shuffle them a little bit. Water dragons. New person becomes close. Birth, marriage, creative energy, friendship, positivity. The letter M is important, or it might be an initial. Okay. One more dragon card. Air dragons, U and V. Reconciliation, past lives, renewal, fast event, new lover, friends, job. See, the air dragons are bringing in things happening quickly as well. And we just saw those wands flying through the air on that second card that we got, right? Here we go. Okay, one more dragon thing. Water dragons again. Opportunities for love, relationship, harmony, balance, strong attraction, and the letter G. Okay, perfect. Okay, so those are going to be in a deck. Okay, I'm making those into a deck, and there's a few more that needs to be added to that of my sigils and my dragons. Okay. All right, you ready, everyone? Let's do the mystical messages for the last message, and then I've got to go. Okay. All right, one moment, everyone. Okay. So some cards are not meant to be in here. Whew, okay. Okay, so I just don't want any that are upside down coming out. Some things are difficult enough. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody. Here we go. Final messages. I think that light's it's spreading even more. Oh my God. Okay. Archangel Michael's right there behind me. Thanks to Kathy Rose. Thank you for my Christmas present. Love it. Okay. All right, here we go. Personal guide. Your guide is directing. Oh, there's two cards here. Okay. Your guide is directing you to changes, not always in the way that you think. It says full moon or 4 days. Okay, so you're being directed to some changes and not really exactly how you think they're going to be. I would say that it's positive as well, and in 4 days. Then you have this toxic energy, green, heart, justice. Get away from this, something bad around you. No, you need healing to remove attachments. Didn't I just say that? And this is 3 days, so within 3 and 4 days. That came out together, so that was important. Truth. You already know this. Enlightenment. Yes, this person is honest. Full moon again. So the full moon's coming up soon, okay? By then, we should also have another round of answers. Every 2 weeks, it just feels like we're going, okay, so this is for somebody. Commitment, ring, marriage, management. Yes, you are safe. Person is telling you the truth. Once again, this person is honest. This person is telling you the truth. Blessings, and the timing is now, okay, for this committed energy. Last card. Oh my God, 4 days again. Allow yourself to express your feelings. Your environment is changing. New friends, 4 days. Environment is changing. Expansion, expressing yourself. So 4 days. So today is what? The 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Yeah, so 13th or by the next full moon, which is probably, I think, around the 16th. In this time, all this is changing. Expansion, etc. It's all happening, okay? Wow. So I just wanted to do a quick little message like this. I hope that this has been helpful to you all. And of course, I'm always here. All right. So I'm either here, I'm on Rumble, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. I am at BDevine, Divine Miracles on TikTok. I am just trying to be everywhere as much as I can because there's a whole lot of craziness out there right now. So yeah, keep going. Okay. Keep going strong. Know that you're loved, supported, and protected. Okay, ask for it. And I will see you in the next video, everyone. Okay, probably on the full moon, all right? Many blessings. Bye for now. We'll see where we're at. Bye.